Can't get the gift anyway. Alright, straight into it. Let's do it. Ooh, immediately. Hello. You lurking? Alright. I'll save my stories for next time. Thanks for the lurk though. Best of luck with whatever you gotta do. The homework. Scared about. You guys are probably thinking like, wow, that guy's a meta, bro. So fast. So much power. He doesn't realize how much I'm holding back in the corners. Sometimes I wonder if people like chasing meta cars will think like that. They get beat. I hope they do. In a weird way, they can like even appreciate it, not driving meta if they copy it. So it's kind of different than COD, right? Where like if you see a gun or like a loadout that you like, you can like just copy off the other guy. Like if there's a button in the kill cam or something. I think that might be an old feature. I don't know if it's still a thing, but you can't do the same thing as cars because you can't be like, oh, this guy used this. That's part of the secret sauce, right? It's like tuning the car. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was sorting something out for work. Doing a bit of overtime. Not self, what was I saying? Like, volunteer overtime, just because I got something I really want to figure out. Oh. It was Batman. Enough speed to completely cross that jump was good. Really slowed down there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Not nice, but Those load times, man. Oh, what the? I didn't realize I didn't have the window wasn't in focus. I didn't have any audio. That's the first challenge. Oh god. Ah. I'll kill it gaming. Dante. Missed the checkpoint and forgot to start at the very beginning. Lost the first challenge, failed. That's alright, though. Oh, you are doing. God, way too wide. Way too wide, way too wide. Trying to stay up. Wait, why? Oh, let's do it again. I think I was time for the weekend. I want to sleep on the ride. Ah, I see. Happening today? Not quite the weekend yet, no? Friday morning, but I might as well start now. Yeah, I like it. Nothing forward thinking, you know. Best of luck. That was the cleanest line I've ever taken through there. That was all possible because of Embaticum's rally tire build. Let me go off-road like, aggressively there. Crazy line. Well, it's always a good time to reset the sleep schedule and everything. Dante's fleeing. Ah, I see. So they're staying up. That makes sense. I think I got a dub earlier. I'm getting it again. Rise and reflect. Hello, welcome. Hello on the YouTube stream. Oh, there goes my left mirror. I don't have my right one, so. Also taking suggestions of what I should do. So like quick update. Because my like whole US move is delayed because of the visa issue. I tell you guys about that? I'll some of you guys about that. Okay, you want to close your eyes? I'll play a BO7? We'll play zombie. Console or PC? I'm on PC. And it was always getting sadder every week. What do you mean? Gotta prepare for Horizon 6. True. Delayed, that sucks. Yeah. It sucks in this fact that I don't get paid more, but it's nice because I get to spend more time with family and just not have to move. And also can like wait for technology to be better before I move over there. I plan to like get a new PC setup and everything, so it's like if I can get like a nicer new display comes out or something, then it'd be nice and all that. There goes my rear wing. Yeah, I got delayed at the border. My visa. Not sure how much you know about like visas. Actually, maybe it's. Let me know if you want to hear the story of why. Yeah, I told him about it. Did I tell him about it? Yeah, I told him. That guy trying to follow my lines or something? Because there's some of the worst ones I've ever driven. But he missed the checkpoint. Okay. Oh, we were renting around. Is the lobby still full? I've not been able to join. Surprising that an S2 lobby is staying this full though. Suck at freaking trail braking with this car, man. Not sure if that's the right way to take those corners, but that's the way I took them. All right. Subaru is good here, I think. Actually, we'll try this thing. In a while. You can join now. Yeah, I have the story in the back pocket here if anybody's interested in my visa situation. If you don't care, then basically the TLDR is that I just got rejected, and then more than likely the next steps is going to be like nothing's gonna happen until 2026, I think. What was I saying? So or maybe Dante knocked out actually. Yeah, you there, bro? You gonna wait? Still there, bro? There you go. Yeah, you can join now, I think. The lobby is fairly empty now. Went from some pretty decent drivers to absolutely trash. Not a good reason. I can get into it. So basically, my visa is called an L. I was going for the L1B. I think you've heard the news about the H1B. The H1B is another level, but like L1B is basically like requires that you have worked at that same company, like a foreign branch of it, for at least a year, and then you start to qualify for it. And the basic idea is that you have the idea is that you have specialized expertise or something, so then you're worth bringing into the States. Like some specialization, some expertise, and all that kind of stuff, right? So, first of all, some context. I'm not the first one to. All my coworkers, like 3 of them already, have gone over to the States on the same visa, L1B. Admittedly, they're a level above me, but this doesn't actually matter because I will explain this later. But and only one of them is also Canadian, so with a Canadian passport and everything, like I am. But the other 2 are like foreigners. I don't want one's Korean, one's Chinese. It's like different procedures if you're like foreign versus from North America because of like some treaties that North America has. The only difference is that if you're North American, you don't have to like book make an appointment, a meeting at like a consulate. You just go to the land board, or like any border crossing, like whether it be by plane, like at the airport, or by car, like on land or whatever. You just do the whole thing there. So basically, what you do that basically we had like an immigration lawyer send us a whole packet of stuff, and then it's basically like they call it a petition. Say, hey, this person qualifies for L1B, please say yes. And then basically the guy that interviews you, whether it be at the border or at the consulate, they make the call of whether you're qualified as like a sort of specialized knowledge and stuff like that. So it's America Low, yeah. So basically, sorry, lost my phone. So basically what ended up happening was, oh wow, everybody joined. So the guy at the border, so I went like a couple days earlier before I was gonna move on a Monday. So I took the Thursday, Friday off. And I was gonna, like, my official start date was gonna be Monday. I was gonna be the following Monday. So I took a quick trip on Thursday to try and just like get the visa and then come back around. I don't have to worry about it on the day. So got to the border and all that kind of stuff. And basically, I handed him the packet. I had waited in line for like 30 minutes already, but I ended up giving him the packet, right? And basically he was like, and then he asked me, hey, I know you're going for an L1B, like what are you going for? Like what's the question? I was like, oh, yeah, software development. And he was like, before he even looked at the packet, he was like, yeah, this is gonna get rejected. shouldn't be going for an LMB. You need a TN. I was like, okay. So the whole premise, I won't get into too deep into the details because you're kind of sleepy. Like, I don't want to drag on too much. But basically, he was going on. His idea was that software development is not a specialized or field. It does not require like specialized expertise at all. Even though, like, you know, like my other examples of my co-workers going, clearly they said it was okay. He's basically the basic premise of him. For him was that software development is not specialized field. It doesn't require expertise. And like the whole argument a little bit that we tried to lay out, especially because the visa is only you only qualify for it if you worked at the same company for a year in another country, is that through that time I've built up knowledge of the company specific, you know, knowledge of their tools and all that kind of stuff. And the argument there is that if you had to like rehire me, or sorry, replace me with like an American in the US, you'd have to like go through all that kind of training and stuff, and that's the trade-off that we're pulling and saying, hey, like, yeah, I'm a benefit. You should. I mean, and then he was like, problem with him, with the guy that was the border officer, was that the basic fact that I was doing software development already disqualified me, basically. So, yeah. So I had to like sit there for 2 hours because you still have to go through like the whole process and stuff like that. You have to go through the process. So, and then the kind of funniest, like, so like that's kind of not it, right? Like, it's like, why does this guy not let me through? But then I'll dig a bit deeper, like with the conversation, because like about like half an hour into the process, he tries to explain himself. Right? So he comes up, like he tells me, he's like, hey, yeah, I was like, this is not like, while he's talking about like how you don't qualify, blah 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 blah. He also mentions that, hey, you also don't qualify for a TN. So a TN visa is different in the sense that TNs are only available to Canadians and Africans going to the States. Basically, like it's another North America treaty thing. Basically, it's a special visa that allows you to work in the States, but you're not allowed to go for residency in the States. It's purely a work permit, basically. But it's much more lax in the requirements, in that the only requirement is that you have to have proof that there is a company that wants you in the States. There's a job opening they're actually going for. And B, that you qualify for that job. So all that's required for software development is that, A, there's a software development job there, and they believe that you do have one. And B, that you qualify. In this case, you have the right degree. So what he's saying when he said like I didn't qualify with the fact that for whatever he said, there's new guidance coming in June, that came in June, that said engineer, which technically my job title is software development engineer, right? It has an engineer word in it. So they're like, oh, you need an engineering degree, and even if it's development, it has to be computer engineering or something along those lines. So I don't qualify because I have a Bachelor's of Science, the major in computer science. So yeah, like it doesn't make any sense, because in general, computer science is the degree. At least like computer engineering or like software development engineering is fairly new thing, where most of time of like software development and stuff like that, that was always been under the science banner. And I also have an example of a coworker's friend that went over to the States in July and got a TN with a Bachelor of Science. So after I heard about this, I knew that I just was unlucky with the guy. I just quickly got unlucky that this guy was just never gonna let me into the country. I realized, no matter kind of how prepared I was gonna be or how qualified I was, like. Guy's so carried by car, it's insane, man. Yeah, so that's that. That's what happened. Now we're still going for a L1B visa, but we're going. We have to go like we have to go the long way, which is like I don't get like fast approval at the border anymore. I have to like it has to go through like the immigration services and all that, and I have to get like a response. But like luckily I don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just the lawyers doing that stuff. So that's good. But long story short, it's just basically a delay, and talking to the lawyers, even they say it's like, yeah, if we do go for a TN, I think I would qualify for a TN. Low. Alright, you can definitely just take meta and trash this guy if you want, Dante. Oh, road racing. I wonder if he's gonna be in a power build. Suspicion is yes. quiet. Kind of BS, but it's kind of one of those things was like I just got unlucky, so getting the wrong guy on his bad day. Dude, you know what the suspicion is? Like this is like when talking to like coworkers and like all that kind of stuff. You suspect that this guy is like huge into ChatGPT or something. So he vibe codes at home, which is why he thinks that computer or software development doesn't take any skill. Oh, he's still in the CJ. Oh wow. I guess that's how it is. Oh, it's a different color. So this is the Road Tune CJ. Whoa, what the fuck? My brakes is just non-existent or what? Bad one. You're good though. Get back used to feathering the brake there a little bit more. The rear coming around is so bad.
Hey, good job.
Pika Pika got me thinking about freaking Pokemon. Ankit! Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh, here comes. There he is. This guy is a huge CJ lover, or I remember the CJ being good on road. I know the Scout is, apparently. He's not getting a penalty for that. Go ahead. Oh. Well, let the guy through. Not enough Excel. Whipping that car. Hey, I think it might Shinigami Dock C590. Kind of. Part of the happy one, for sure. Power all-wheel drive builds. Big thing. For people that can't actually handle an actual power build, they have these. Lol. Usually worse though. So there was the Daytona, I think, right? Stop by to say what's up. I gotta get some sleep. Alright, I'm doing man. Get some good sleep. This guy is so carried by cars, insane. Oh wait, that's where you try and take the hairpin. Hey, get from behind, nice. Alright, nice. Gotta be in a scout. I'm guessing it's a scout here. Seems like that kind of dude. Oh no, he's not. He's in the cyclone. He loves his all-wheel drive power builds. Cool. This is in the cyclone. I should have known. push them off. Alright, got past. We're good. Oh no, we missed the checkpoint. I like this. Oh, at least I'm still above that guy. This guy can't wait to be first so he can emote before he crosses the finish line. The truck. That Cyclone is meta. All-wheel drive power build meta or something. I don't know how what you would call that. L focus? Got a lot of power in a straight line. Oh no, Dante fell back. Another missed checkpoint?
Bank more vacay mode when you switch to Scotiabank. Earn up to $700 with a banking package and 2 other eligible accounts. Learn more at scotiabank.com/banking packages. Conditions apply. Scotiabank, you're richer than you think.
There he goes. Long braking zones on a curve. Worst nightmare for him, probably. Or to slide. Yo yo. What's going? I get to go shabank. I would if I wasn't moving to the States soon, so. It almost got me, that ad. Bone Shaker murdered you. Ah, I see, I see. 4:40 a.m. is a vibe, it is. I respect the art, the purest build. Oh, gee. Good job. Mixed surface racing. I wonder what that guy's gonna be in. How you doing, Yo-Yo? Been a hot minute. How you doing? Been up to? Still in working. Same. As I mentioned, looking. Oh, wait. So, the reason why I mentioned that I got rejected for the visa and stuff got delayed was that. So, just to recap, my company's moving me to the States, and initially the move date was October. Oof, actually, that was a good hydrate. Actually, that's a long. Initially, the move day was October 31st or something? 27. So initially, I was planning to... So because of the move, basically, they terminate your contract here in Canada. And like you start a new contract once you get to the States. It's not the same contract, right? So, the important part of it is that if a contract is terminated, they're legally required to pay out unused vacation days. So I was actually planning on that. I hadn't taken any vacations. I had all the days from 2024. And my company's policy is that you only get to... Oh, he left. Lol. GG. Hey, we did it. Another meta abuser Bryce to dust. Although here, I don't think he was actually meta abusing anymore by the time he got to here. He's done. Let's go, boys. We did it. That's a dub. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? Right, so they have to pay out vacation days. So I actually had like almost 4 weeks of days off, worth of days off. I was hoping that they would just pay me for. Turns out now that the move date is moved all the way out to like past 2024. I have all these vacation days. I have to take, or else I lose them, because you forfeit any vacation days that you carry over from the previous year. So if you, let's just say you didn't take any vacation in like 2023, and you could carry your days over. You have to use it in the next year. So that's kind of the situation I'm in. I haven't used any 2024 days, so I have to use them in 2025. Or I was waiting for the payout. Payout's not happening, so I have to use them. So now I have basically all of December off. So like starting December 3rd, I think I take a half day, and then I'm off until 2026. Looking forward to that. I was looking for like suggestions of what to do, because initially I was planning to maybe like drive south from BC and just like maybe get all the way down to like California and stuff, do a road trip. Initially, like the whole plan was just to go there for like In and Out and like other foods. I now reckon but then earlier this year, so I was planning to like, if I wasn't doing the whole move and trying to like save all my vacations so I get paid for all of it thing, I was planning to do like a trip in like, it would have been like summer, like July, August, and do that road trip, but I was informed of the move, so I didn't do it anymore. But now that I'm taking the vacation days again, thinking about it again. But in the interim, I think like a couple months ago, In and Out opened their first locations in Portland. It's much closer than California to me. It's only like a 6-hour drive each way, whereas Cali would have been like 20 hours drive, I think, each way. Actually, I don't think it's 20. Definitely exaggerating. Oh wow, got joiners. That's kind of joiners again. That's nice. So they aren't moving you or just pushing off the move date. I got rejected at the border for visa. They're not moving my date out. I'm forced to. Yeah. I don't know how familiar you are with it. I'll go through the story again real quick. Basically, I was going. The immigration lawyers had me do the L1B, which is like just basically like for like companies, or you have to work at the same company for like a year at least in a different country, so the same company, and then they're moving you over to the States to qualify, and then you have to prove that they need you here, or you have like specialized expertise or whatever. But they need you in the States, basically. You have to and basically the border officer said, didn't even take a look at my application. I said I was a software developer, and they're like, that's not, and then basically said that's not a specialized role. Like, that doesn't require expertise. I was like, okay. Even though like 3 of my other team members that all went on an L1B visa. So, and one of them is also Canadian. So went to the same exact border crossing I went to. Probably a different border officer though. So the argument for us is that, yeah, you could like learn everything you need technically, like coding languages and all that kind of stuff. But like we have more specialized expertise because we've already worked with this company for however long. For me, it would have been 3 years. Some people 4. So we've built out special domain knowledge in like our company's tools and stuff like that, and retraining anybody would be a hassle. The dude was like, yeah, software development just isn't an expertise field anymore. Like, not anymore. He didn't say that, but like, he said it isn't, so he's gonna reject me. He didn't even take a look at my packet. Or he said this is gonna get rejected once I told him I was a software developer. So, yeah. And I know that, and like the conclusion I came to is that I just got unlucky with the guy, because fighting it or leaving it be. Oh no, there's nothing to really fight. We're just going through the different process now. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what I said. Definitely like a vibe coder at home or something. The reason why I know this is because he is like, he just, well, it's not just like, the funny part is there's a different visa you could go under. It's called a TN visa because I'm Canadian. Yeah. That basically is like a non-residency purely for work. But it's a much lower requirement. It's like it's only there for North Americans because there's a treaty. So you, as long as you can prove there's a job waiting for you there, and then you qualify for the job, then you can go and take that visa. You just can't apply for residency at all, which is fine. I don't care. But so he told me like initially it was like, yeah, you shouldn't be going for an L1. You have to go for a TN. I was like, okay. So I sat down, and then like he told me afterward, it was like, hey, you also don't qualify for TN. I'm like, wait, what? So like, because I knew about the TN, so I knew that I should qualify for it. We just didn't go for it because the immigration lawyers didn't go for it. But TN, apparently, new guidance from June, in June, came down, said that engineering jobs need an engineering degree, including software development engineer, even though like I don't really classify myself as an engineer. So then they're like, yeah, you have a bachelor's in science, a major in computer science, so you don't qualify either. I was like, X? I can't say anything. I was like, I wasn't even going for the TN there anyways, so there's no point. I was heavily pressing X because I talked to other people, and a coworker of mine had a friend that went down the States on a TN in July with a bachelor's of science. So this guy was just having a bad day or whatever. He was, no matter what I did or had or qualified for, he wasn't gonna let me buy, I think, that day. So I got unlucky. People who have no context on the field. Well, generally what's supposed to happen is like you can't have any like, you know, like doing visas, you're not, the guy approving a visa can't have context on every single thing, right? So what they're supposed to do is that they're supposed to read what you've given and ask clarifying questions since like you're there. The whole point is that they have to interview you, that essentially. But you have to like do your job to explain why you have the competency and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. The problem isn't that he took a look and then rejected me. He just didn't take a look. So I knew like he wasn't even gonna. Like I just got super unlucky. It wasn't even like I underperformed. Like it was nothing I could do. Which like takes like a little bit pressure off my back. Initially, I was like printing a bunch of stuff, like a lot of transcripts, going back to like all that kind of stuff to like prove that I was like trying to see if I could get my high school transcript, and it turns out he didn't even take a look. I was stressing out the night before, thinking it's like, oh, if I get turned away, it's gonna be because I couldn't find my like actual hard copy of my my diploma or whatever. Ooh. We're gonna stand up. Is this early? I guess it's not that early anymore. Oh, you have early stand up though, no? What time is it for you? Dante's favorite track right here. Bit of a car diff here. Fatal, thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm supposed to enjoy streaming it. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. Try your Subaru 22B for A-Class Dirt. 1,700 hours tuning it. Damn. Not super into trying stuff right now because it's like almost it's like 5 a.m. now. Maybe next time. I want to get some more racing in, and then like once I hit my 2-hour self-imposed threshold for a stream, then the hay got work, brother. Hey, next time. Next time. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. What do I got? This is the car I want. Wait, I went too far. Ah, there it is. Up 500. Nice. Congrats. I've never been super into rivals, but that's cool. Claim to fame. One track. Copy Gabby. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alrighty. Yeah, more of a just online open racing type dude. Generally. Another Formula Drift car. Get it? Oh. Back then. The bounce. Up there. Don't mess up and you win. How it goes against the meta. Off meta vibe. Nice, nice, nice. CJ5.
Yeah, CJ5 and Scout is too much to ask for. That's alright.
Nothing to be ashamed of. To be I'm tired. I mean, is it any wonder? S1. Have a tune for it? I think that does the thing just fall over? Long fast corners. Formula drift car. Nightmare right there. On basically his road. You good on dirt? Yeah, they're alright. My experience with the, I think I have the 599 GTP from the drift. 2 and 4. Oh, dirt. Definitely a cross country, you know. Sorry. Like it's particularly long travel, or like just have good suspension. Ooh, here we go. Ooh. Hey. And boy McCoy. Volnich. How should you beat him? Wait, really? The rivals guy, I guess. Well, those are all the gears I have. So. Oh, that's bounced, Dante. I'll rock you. Whoa. Land it. There we go. Facing the wrong way now. Oh, that's the worst way. I should have gone like into it instead of trying to get out of it. And he must have like decent viewers, right? Or else he wouldn't. He'd have no. How many subs does he have? Have a sub-only chat. And then call it a night here? Yeah. These things will stop trollers. Had sensitive, I see. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do whatever makes you happy. Like honestly, with like streaming, you're not. A lot of it is like how much you enjoy it. And if you're just there to like meet people and try to talk, makes sense. Ooh. There's gonna be a lot of power builds here, I think. Do we cave? Nah, we don't. He took a stock car. Wow. You really want to disrespect me like that? I see how it is. I see. I see how it is. That is the AE Viper. Alright, gotta outskill him. Alright, let's see. Focus up. Immediately failing. Nice. Good vision. Let him get away. Oh, I tried to... Forgot that it's S1. Car has more than enough power to not have to worry about light poles, and I was dodging it like it was B class. Oh, there goes that. Had a chance, I think. Guys' line choices aren't the most inspiring. And you were right, Dante. You could beat me with... I missed. Yes, I did miss. My goal is to be better than both of them at their own traits. You mean more arrogant? Or the more of an ego, or what? Not sure that's something to strive for. course, the guy in the meta always gets the start first on the grid. Doesn't have to do all the passing. Dude, that guy's so bad. How is he so slow through here? Oh, my bad. Sorry. I forgot you were in a stock car. Thought I could catch him. Are they in the chat somewhere? I gotta focus up here. No clean sweeps. Hey, GG. Not bad. GG, GG. A stock car. Yeah, that dude's not very good. We let him win twice. Feels bad, man. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for joining. Thank you once again to Fatal earlier for the follow as well. And thank you to Dante for playing with me, keeping me company. All the best with trying to stay awake and all that with you. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. So have a great day in general. See y'all in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Do good stuff. Bye. Yeah, best of luck, brother.